Hi, everybody. I'm live on X for the very first time. For those of you that know me, my name is Lasha Rayanko. And if you have never been to High Voltage in the past, welcome. I would love to go into the history and the intent and the origin of the channel. I want to first thank Trevor. Trevor's Life in Legos. Who's Trevor? Well, Trevor is a young man that I met online, and he has a YouTube channel as well. And if you want to find out why I started the channel, you need to go to the playlist and look for origin, intent, and goal of the channel. And I'm going to be, it's such a boring video. It's so boring. I'm warning you right now. It's boring. I couldn't even sit through it. And, but it's important. So if anybody truly takes the time to watch it, you have my gratitude. I'll say one word as to what I'm trying to build here. Non-donation charity. And why would I do that? If I ever monetize on this channel, and I have witnesses right here. Hi, T-Bird. How are you? Thank you, Northern Michigan, for showing up for this and taking the time. Trevor always takes the time. And it's okay if you can't take all your time. But it originated because of a medical malpractice, because a doctor didn't keep his oath, which is a very good segue into talking about the Menendezbrothers, because at this point, based on the footage that I saw today, they're not up for parole, but there's a possible evidentiary hearing. And hi, Matthew, thank you so much for joining. If this gets boring, just say, Lasha, it's getting boring, you need to do this. I'm very open to feedback. Hi from Yellowstone. Okay, hello, thank you. If I don't acknowledge you, don't worry, because I take screenshots. Trevor, can you please take screenshots of every person that comes through? Trevor's the moderator for this channel, and what can you look at that's interesting? This is my studio. I'm painting the cupboard orange, but it's not finished, as you can see. And then I have my books and desiderata there, etc. And I live in Beamsville, Ontario. Hello, Minnie. Hello, BR. Okay. I know, it's not, you know what, Trev? I really believe that if you put out who you are, people have nothing to hide then. Then nobody's digging into your past the way Candace Owens did with Kamala Harris. Bravo to her, Candace Owens. You know, that woman is absolutely competitive, a little cheeky. But she's a woman who knows who she is and knows what she wants. Now, the Menendez brothers, why am I bringing this up? Because there's a huge cultural impact. Now, I grew up there. Hello, Gamka. From Ukraine. I'm Ukrainian. Look. Royenko. Look at the eyes. I don't have eyelids. Thank you, Trevor. Я не знаю український або a little bit маленьке, Lisa. Добре. Добре for you. And I pray for you. The reason I'm talking about the Menendez brothers is it's not just about them, the two of them. This situation is bigger than them. And it's very rare in life where you have two brothers that are globally known in the world because it's such a rare event. Now, there must be trials that are very similar that we don't hear of, but with the YouTube generation, Law and Crime, they have almost 10 million people who tune into them to learn about law and crime over Megyn Kelly. And everybody knows who Megyn Kelly is. She has 2.7 million people. That's a lot of people. And in my view, the 675 people that joined this channel, you know, I'm very aware that when people join channels, they don't watch it all the time. But I had a good 5 years to watch YouTube. And, you know, one thing, hello E from a Middle East somewhere. See, and you know what I also don't like, speaking of the Middle East, what's going on right now? If you watch my footage from this morning, I was watching the news and I was just thinking how rare it is to have somebody's story told that the whole world knows. What is it about that person that makes them different? What is it about this time period that makes them different? And why does it matter? Because it's all rigged. That's why it matters. Those boys, which are now men, are not and were not believed. And then that got me thinking about the O.J. Simpson case and how he got off, and it was so clear to the eye for anybody that had a brain in their head that he did it. You know? And I understand the family standing behind the father. I get that. And they knew he was guilty. But two parts of people can be true. Now, to that extreme, that's a huge difference of your locus of control. I know he died and it was not spoken about, but I am going to be talking about him tonight. The Menendez brothers, the Rodney King trial, and what they all have in common. And then something that just popped into my mind because I have no notes. I'm going by memory here. So if I get anything wrong, it's because I have no notes. I'm going by memory. So let's just start with the Menendez brothers. So based on what I heard on the news today, they're up for a new evidentiary hearing wherein a judge decides if they get a new trial, is my understanding of it. And I am probably wrong, but that's what I understand. And it's also very interesting that just before this situation on Netflix, there was a series called Monsters. And it was about the Menendez brothers. And I watched it 4 times. once live, but then 3 times via audio. Because if you listen to things at nighttime, they can stick into your memory. We can talk about Thanksgiving later, Trev. You little monkey man. This young man's memory is unbelievable. When we go live together, he will ask me things like, how is your mother's boy? How Geraldine? That's my mother. How is Ed? I thought, when did we talk about that? You're smart. Thanksgiving? We already celebrated Thanksgiving, sweetheart. I'm Canadian. Eh? So this is what I see. Do you see what I see? The Menendez brothers in the trial room with OJ next door there. And this happened in the 90s then. Then the Rodney King trial happened so. And the officers, they were let go. And the LA broke down and everyone frowned at this injustice that we had. But who cares? I care because it means something. That OJ died, he got away, and the jury admitted on everything that it was payback for Rodney King. Okay, I just made that up, like right now. A little clap, please. I thought that deserved a clap. I promised myself I would stay in the podcast character, but I can't. So, when you think about the corruption that went on during the trial, the Menendez brothers had a hung jury for the first trial. Leslie, I forget her last name, was a pit bull, 4'11", amazing lawyer. And then the second trial, they were not allowed to bring in the reason and the motive behind the loss of Kitty and Jose. Do I think what the Menendez brother did was right? No, not at all. I don't understand it to the day. I would never be able to pick up a you-know-what and do you-know-what to anybody, ever. And do you know that in Canada there's no self-defense? Did you know that? Thank you for the encore, Mark. Thank you, T-Bird. Story time. So the Menendez brothers trial was like the Menendez brothers, OJ got free. And the governor of California at that time, his name was Gil. And he didn't have a win because I watched the FX series with Edie from Nurse Jackie, who played Leslie. And then, I'm talking about OJ. That was Sarah Paulin. And the way the lawyers played the games with each other, it's like theater. It really is. And I think what's so different about the Menendez trial, the Rodney King trial, and the O.J. Simpson trial, back in then, racial tensions were very, very real. They burnt their, like, when Rodney King was assaulted the way he was on television, it was the most grotesque thing I have ever seen in my life. And then those cops got away with it. That's epic. A surgeon butchered me I was in a wheelchair for a year, and he got away with it. He never said anything, and I went searching for help. And then that's what I started this channel, the injustices. And then you think about the guy who did The Staircase. Remember The Staircase on Netflix? And then HBO did a Netflix series with Colin. There's two Collins, not Colin Firth, but the other English Colin. I loved that movie, Pride and Glory. The corruption between cops and robbers, they're both the same. There's no difference. But the cultural impact that it had, and essentially OJ did get away with you know what. The cops got away with total rigged justice system and racial tension. And the Menendezbrothers didn't stand a chance. They were the fall guys. The white guys were the fall guys. And that's the way people looked at it. If anybody watched the series OJ, no, I'm not, because I'll lose track of what I'm thinking of. Trevor, that's your job. Okay, wait. But if I lose track, okay, don't let me lose track of where I was. Hang on. I don't mean to not read the chat. I'm sorry, guys, ladies and gentlemen. This is new to me. I've never tried to do a real commentary. And I want all of your input. That's why I'm here, right? No, don't be sorry. I'm sorry. No, you have to tell me the truth. That's the one thing I can't stand. I have no filter in my mouth. None, zero, done. And you know what, T-Bird? Yeah, I need to read what everybody is saying, but I just didn't want anybody to close up of my face. Okay. Hey, girl. Trisha here from Northern Michigan. Your hair is beautiful. Thank you. I did my hair today. Thank you so much. I usually don't do my hair. And you know what? Do you want me to call you T-Bird or Trisha? I'm going to call you T-Bird. Shut up, Q. Okay, Matthew. I don't know what's going on. Oh, hello, Henry VIII. I want to see the rest of Yellowstone soon. I had a friend who lived in Whitehorse. Actually. I don't do my hair. And I thought it was because I didn't care. But I do care. And what I realized is I wasn't taking pride in myself, and I was putting everything that I needed on the shelf to give to others at the compromise of myself, which then affects my mother, which I deserve the belt. So now I'm taking care of myself and taking pride in me. And if I can rise above adversity, then so can she and he. And the Menendez brothers, it was so sad. And what they did was very, very bad. And they deserved time in jail. That there's no dispute and there's no lifted veil. They deserved it. However, not with life without parole, because that's not fair, because they missed their years of watching women on a dancing pole. Matthew, okay, I'll shut up. I want to see the rest of Yellowstone. I would love to go there. And the Ukrainian person, do pobачення, are you still with us? Trevor, we will talk about your channel. He's so talented. He taught me how to use CapCut. If you go to my shorts, I did a short, I used some older content and I downloaded it and I figured out how to put all those, I'm gonna stay at home because I'm tired of living alone, and all these hearts and things come out and make myself. Trevor taught me how to do that from his channel. That's the truth. And my uncle said that my father always should have stayed in Ukraine. I know Joe J. Simpson died. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? And that's when I said, I'm Canadian, eh? So we had our Thanksgiving. What? Oh, you celebrate Thursday. T-Bird, I was a grown woman when the... Yes, were you really? I always suspected was more to the story. Oh, now, okay, yes. Mark, yes, he agrees. T-Bird, okay. Okay. Here is how to approve someone to be a manager on your channel. Go to YouTube Studio 2. Tap on your channel icon 3. Snap on settings 4. Tap on, okay. Trev, can you take a picture of that? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Hello to Harfars. Please, T-Bird, Adam. Damn, Lord, well done. That, thank you. The Lord God bless. Thank you, Adam. Eric, hello. Aw. Stunning. Wow. Thank you. So, I don't hate to ask this anymore, and I don't ask. I don't ask for much. But if you've liked any of this live, can you hit like and subscribe? And if you go to the intent, origin, and goal of the channel, you'll understand that I can't say it out loud because then the powers that be who have the buttons will say that I'm bribing people, like, Anyways, I think that the boys should be free. But my issue is, do they have arrested development? Would they commit crimes again? No, I do not think they are a harm to society, and I do not think they are a harm to themselves, and apparently they've been model inmates. Okay? That's what I have to say about it. I can't give you the specifics of how things are rigged because my mind is more at the macro level. The Royal Grift is excellent at details. The Sean Atwood channel is doing a huge thing about honeycomb cereal. Have you ever gone to Rotten Tomatoes or Mango? 11, 12 million people watch them. The content's that good. Okay? And I think that we should all support each other because Elon, he has enough to go around. You know what, my charity is a real charity because you can't write anything off. Because if I ever monetize, I'm giving money to real people on the street, in nursing homes, anywhere anybody needs anything. And I'm taping it and filming it so you see the results of my truth. Because you know what? I can't stand BS. So there you go. No secrets with me. But you know what? Bobby Kennedy Jr., I'm getting back to these, Eric. I've read both books from front to end cover, and I'm not reading it page by page by page by page by page. I'm going to give you what matters. And you know what I love about my channel and about all of you is you all help fill my soul to get better from the trauma that I was in and the trouble I was in. Trouble emotionally. And your kindnesses, yeah, it means a lot to me, guys and ladies. I'm not remotely kidding. Okay? I just wanted to come live and talk about that today. All of you mean so much to me. And for the passerbys, that's okay. You know? I met this guy today in the pot store, and I said, I'm only smoking pot at night. Yeah, I know. I am stoned right now for sure. But anyways, it helps my pain, actually. But my eyes are so tiny, you can tell, and I had 4 puffs for the whole day. That's it. I haven't even been, I've been smoking some cigarettes, but even that habit is dying. I don't need it anymore. I want to take care of myself. And sometimes habits can start and you continue them, but the situation that started you with that habit is gone. But your brain and your muscle memory keeps it going. So that's when you have to do your moral inventory and stop. I'm gonna go now. So I just wanted to show you my YouTube room. I'm gonna paint that orange like the other side. What do you think? You think I should do it orange? You think I should do it orange? Yeah, and I keep track of people's names and I have a book. So what do you think? And this was my mother's scarf, and it's peacock. I thought it was so pretty. My mother actually colored that right there. I love that. Yeah. Where's Sarah? Hey? Sarah, the poet in my heart. Sarah, you're the poet in my heart. Never change. Don't you ever stop. Oh, I just kicked over that. Oh, supper's ready. Oh, I was also reading The Exorcism of Annalise Michael. I'm rereading it again in a different way that you're really going to like. And I really tried the Testament by Margaret Atwood for Handmaid's Tale fans, but I couldn't keep track of the story. But now that my brain's working because of all of you, I think I might understand. And my out loud reading, I have been practicing. So I've been on a bit of a hiatus trying to be the best Lasha possible, you know? Sorry, I've got to clean something up. Now, how are all of you doing? Anybody left? Anybody want to say anything? I sound 2 feet from Jacqueline's grave. Now, where's all that footage? You hear my mother? I know, eh? My mother's a panic. And you know what I was going to say? Oh, you know what I was going to say? Trevor, oh, you should put that footage up. I really want to see it. Anyways, I have to go eat because I think I've put on about maybe 4 or 5 pounds. What? Yeah. What is going on in my house? Well, it's not my house. I'm renting. But this land is your land. This land is our land. This is our channel. This is our channel. Oh, together we don't stand alone. We have each other. And that's the backbone of high voltage, and I have to go now. Hello, Adam Boland. Where's the... Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay. Thank you for the 4 likes. Thank you. Okay, I think 30 minutes is enough, hey? God bless all of you. I love you, I love you, I thank you for watching, you're watching, you're watching. Thank you for watching, you're watching. You want me to dance for you? I'll dance for you. Oh, Sandy, baby. Okay, this is the end. Ready? Okay. Oh, all my laundry's there. I don't care. Ready? Okay. Ready? Thank you for watching, for watching, for watching, for watching. Thank you for watching, for watching. The Menendezbrothers should be free, and I am dancing for you. I'm dancing for me, and tomorrow is exercise. Live, live, alive, 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 alive. I wonder if I think Megan Kelly should get up and do that. What do you think? All right, I'm really gonna go now. So respect yourselves. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. It means so much to me. Thank you, guys and ladies. Thank you, T-Bird. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So long, farewell. I need to say goodbye.